almost 3 decades, the Land Rover Discovery has been one of the best SUVs available for providing all-terrain excellence. The Discovery name might not be all that familiar to you, though, as the Land Rover started calling the Discovery the LR3, and later LR4, in America back in 2005. But now the Disco has returned. This 2017 Land Rover Discovery has undergone a complete redesign, receiving needed improvements in design and technology while maintaining its core strengths. Most noticeably, the new Discovery has a svelte new look that stands in contrast to the old LR4's deliberately boxy shape. The same holds true for the interior. Here you'll find a more refined style, better cabin materials and improved technology features. Land Rover also says the Discovery is about 1,000 pounds lighter than the outgoing LR4, which helps improve fuel economy and on-road handling. Certainly, the Discovery will be very appealing if you're picking for a luxurious SUV and not much else. But the Discovery separates itself from the pack by maintaining its off-roading heritage. It's just as good as, if not slightly better than, the already impressive LR4 when driving through the muck or over rocky terrain. While the Discovery's individual scores suggest an admirable overall, its unique position as a go-anywhere, do-anything vehicle gives it a well-deserved boost. This is one SUV that has strong potential to be everything to everyone. What's new? The all-new 2017 Land Rover Discovery replaces the LR4 with a new look, more features and better on-road manners. The mid-level HSE trim strikes an optimal balance of feature content to price. It's also eligible for plenty of options to bring it close to the top Lux model. The more responsive standard gasoline engine, since the diesel option offers few advantages. Trim levels and features. The 2017 Land Rover Discovery is a mid-sized luxury SUV that replaces the outgoing LR4. It is offered in 3 main trim levels, say, HSE and HSE Lux. Land Rover will also offer a limited production first edition version. The standard engine is a supercharged 3.0-litre V6 gasoline engine, 340 horsepower, 332 pound-feet of torque, while a turbocharged diesel V6, 254 horsepower and 443 pounds-feet, is optional on HSE and HSE Lux models. An 8-speed automatic transmission and 4-wheel drive are standard on all versions. The base trim is only available with the gasoline engine and comes standard as a 2-year-old, 5-passenger SUV. A third row of seats is optional, increasing passenger capacity to 7. Standard feature highlights include 19-inch wheels, a hands-free power liftgate, power folding mirrors, rear parking sensors, automatic wipers, a panoramic sunroof, keyless entry and ignition, dual-zone automatic climate control, leather upholstery, power front seats, and 40/20/40 split sliding, reclining and folding rear seats. On the technology front, the Disco has Bluetooth, a rear-view camera, an 8-inch touchscreen, Land Rover's in-control infotainment and telematics systems, and a 10-speaker audio system with USB input. The HSE trim is eligible for the diesel engine option and adds features such as 20-inch wheels, LED headlights, fog lights, front parking sensors, a powered inner tailgate, upgraded taillights, a power sliding front sunroof, tri-zone climate control, with interior trim, additional interior storage features, a power adjustable steering wheel, driver seat memory functions, compatibility with the in-control remote smartphone app, a 10-inch touchscreen, the in-control Pro infotainment system with navigation, USB ports for the second-row seats and an upgraded Meridian audio system with satellite and HD radio. Going with the HSE Lux gets you an air suspension, a 2-speed transfer case with low-range gearing, power folding third-row seats, configurable ambient interior lighting, premium leather upholstery, additional leather trim, upgraded power front seats, heated front and second-row seats, power sliding and reclining second-row seats, a heated steering wheel and a 14-speaker Meridian premium surround sound system. Many features on higher trim Discovery models are available on supporting trims at additional cost. Other options for HSE and HSE Lux models include the Vision Assist package, adaptive headlights, LED running lights, automatic high beams, a surround view camera system and auto-dimming exterior mirrors, the Drive package, blind spot monitoring with rear cross traffic alert, a drowsy driver warning system, a speed limiter and a traffic sign reader, and the Drive Pro package, includes the Drive package plus adaptive cruise control, forward collision mitigation and lane departure intervention. Pretty much all of the above comes standard on the first edition. Other Discovery add-ons include 21 or 22-inch wheels, roof rails, a heated windshield, an automated parallel, perpendicular parking system, a trailer hitch with electrical connections, an advanced towing system with reverse trailer steering, a head-up display, a waterproof activity key bracelet, massaging front seats and a cooler box in the front center console. Trim tested. Each vehicle typically comes in multiple versions that are fundamentally similar. The S in this review are based on our first drive of the 2017 Land Rover Discovery HSE Lux SUV, supercharged 3.0 liters V6, 8-speed automatic, 4WD.0 driving. It's quite an achievement to have a vehicle that is as good on pavement as it is over punishing terrain. Whether you intend to use it for the daily commute or scaling a seemingly insurmountable obstacle, the Discovery does either without compromise. Acceleration. Land Rover claims a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 6.9 seconds, which is average for the class. Our experience backs this up, as the Discovery got up to highway speeds with these. The diesel is slower and doesn't respond as quickly to your gas pedal inputs. Brake pedal feel is appropriate for this class of vehicle. In everyday driving, there's nothing noteworthy, and that's a good thing. For emergency braking, there's a fair amount of nosedive, but the Disco tracks straight. Steering effort and precision are good for a vehicle this big. On the highway, very little input is needed from the driver to keep it cruising within its lane. Off-road, there's a noticeable lack of kickback. Handling the Discovery feels top-heavy and tippy, which may discourage more aggressive cornering. When called upon, however, the vehicle is well-mannered for a tall, off-road capable SUV. Drivability. You can drive the Discovery just as you would any other SUV, despite its off-road orientation. The turning circle is a bit wide, which means more multiple-point turns than you'd have to make in the typical crossover. Off-road. Few stock vehicles are as capable off-road as the Discovery. Besides the Disco's good amount of clearance, the numerous all-terrain systems contribute to easy climbs and descents. The amount of confidence it instills is extraordinary. Comfort. One of our few gripes with the Discovery is that the seat padding is overly firm. Otherwise, it does luxury right, and there is very little to sacrifice in exchange for its off-road ability. Seat comfort. The front seats have unusually thick side bolsters. They keep you well anchored but could be intrusive for bigger passengers. The seat padding is on the firm side, and we experienced some fatigue after a few hours. Ride comfort. Even though the Discovery rides fairly high, jostling is kept to a minimum when driving over uneven surfaces. It transmits more road imperfections into the cabin compared to typical crossover SUVs, but we doubt most passengers will be able to tell the difference. It's a comfortable riding SUV. Noise and vibration. Road noise is present but never intrusive. Wind noise is almost absent, even at highway speeds. Even in the driving rain, the cabin remains luxuriously silent, allowing for quiet conversations and letting the premium audio system shine. Climate control. The automatic climate control works well enough that you only have to set it once and then forget it. For normal operation, it's also pleasantly quiet. Interior. Land Rover touts the Discovery's interior as a split-level design with premium materials up top and durability below. It's a smart move considering it's a luxury SUV with unusual all-terrain skills. It's not as refined or pretty as some rivals, but we don't think it should be. Ease of use. The primary controls are well placed and readable. In no time, operation is second nature without even having to glance at them. The off-road controls are less intuitive since they use pictograms instead of labels. Getting in, getting out. With the air suspension, the ride height drops by 1.6 inches when parked to allow for easier entry and exit. In this mode, it's as easy to access as any midsize SUV. Access to the third row is hampered by a narrow passage and slow-powered second row movement. Driving position. The HSE Lux Trim 16-way power adjustments ensure a comfortable driving position for a variety of body types. You're a bit more upright than you'd be in some other car-based SUVs, but it's appropriate for a vehicle like this. Roominess. There's an abundance of space in the first two rows, enhanced by the airy feeling from the tall windows, stadium seating and huge panoramic sunroofs. The third row seats have enough headroom for taller adults, but the low-mounted cushions ultimately make them better for smaller passengers. Visibility. Thanks to the elevated ride height and tall windows, outward front and side visibility is better than the average SUVs. The rearward view is still somewhat obscured by the thick roof pillars, but the standard rear view camera and available surround view camera system help out considerably. Quality. In HSE Lux trim, the interior has premium leather upholstery. There's a good balance of refinement and sturdiness in every surface and control. Some other luxury SUVs have nicer cabins, but the Discovery's materials are appropriate for its capabilities. Utility. There's no shortage of space or storage with the Discovery, and utility is further enhanced with smart tech and clever design. Small item storage. There are more than enough pockets, trays and bins for your personal items. The dual glove boxes are an added bonus, and HSE trim and above get a small bin hidden behind the climate controls. Cargo space. Cargo space behind the third row is restrictive, but generous if stowed. The maximum volume is one of the biggest in the class, and the powered intelligent seat fold system makes passenger cargo changes easy. The power inner tailgate and flat floor make loading effortless. Child safety seat accommodation. Child seat anchors are easily accessed behind well-labeled flaps in the outboard second row seats. The amount of fore-aft travel should accommodate rear-facing infant seats. Towing. With a maximum tow of 8,201 pounds for the gasoline-powered model, the Discovery is one of the most capable SUVs in the class. Diesel drops to 7,716. An optional advanced towing system simplifies reversing with a trailer by adding a steering knob. Technology. The Discovery gets high marks for tech as it relates to all-terrain systems and remote smartphone control, but it still lags a bit behind other luxury SUVs when it comes to infotainment.